I passed AZ-305 exam and achieved the certificate Microsoft Certified Azure Solution Architect Expert. I scored 911 out of 1000 with just 3 weeks of preparation. In this video, I'm going to share what study materials I used and how I prepared for the exam to achieve this result in such a short period of time. Before I jump into the details, I must clarify that I have a strong cloud background and I also delivered multiple cloud migration projects as a solution architect. I also achieved AZ-104 certification, which is Microsoft Certified Azure Administrator. That is also a prerequisite for this certification. That is also a prerequisite for Azure Solution Architect certification. I started my preparation 3 weeks before the Christmas 2025. I took 1 week break during the Christmas and the New Year. Then I spent 10 more days. I sat for the exam on the 10th of January. I started with Microsoft Learn, but I knew Microsoft Learn solely was not enough to pass this exam. So I also bought a subscription of Tutorial Dozo. As I was going through each section of Microsoft Learn, I tried the practice exam for those section in Tutorial Dozo. I took 2 weeks to go through this process. After 2 weeks, I finished all the practice exam in Tutorial Dozo, and then I bought the subscription of MeasureUp. In MeasureUp, I started trying the practice exam in real exam mode. Initially, I was scoring around 70 to 75%, but as I keep practicing again and again, I started scoring 90% after 1 week. At that point, I made a decision to register for the exam. Just 1 week before the exam, I read about a Udemy course that is full of case studies, and the practice questions are very similar to the real exam questions. I decided to buy that course from Udemy with 70% discount. I believe that course really helped me as I received a case study in the exam that was very similar to the case study I solved in that course. In the exam, I received 5 or 6 questions from Tutorial Dozo, similar number of questions from MeasureUp, and 7 or 8 questions from the Udemy course. The case study was very similar to the one that I solved in the Udemy course, but not exactly the same. Rest of the questions I was able to answer because of my previous experience with Azure. I must also highlight AZ-104 exam also helped. There were questions those were very similar that I learned during the AZ-104 exam. So if you have already passed the AZ-104, then I would say you are probably 30% ready for this exam. I shared the link of all the study materials in the description section. But please note, I'm not an affiliate for any of the study materials I mentioned in this video. My sole intention is to help my audience to pass the exam. So if you have found this video helpful, please like and subscribe.